again. My name is Andy Albright. I am calling you from the island that I live on, Treasure Island. We're on Sunset Beach. We're not going to get a beautiful sunset today because it's raining. We've got cloudy. Typically, we have a show that just boggles your mind this afternoon. I wanted to come on here and let's see. I want to make sure I'm looking at you the way I want to look at you. Okay. All right. We have an incredible opportunity to share with you today. And I've got several people with me that are killing it across the country with us. Now, this COVID-19 has got people scared to death. And it swiped people's jobs. I was just chatting with a Citation airplane pilot, laid him off. No job. He's getting his insurance license so that he can sell like crazy because people are buying life insurance right now at an unbelievable, unprecedented rate. They're jumping in like those. They're acting like it might not be available tomorrow. And we're kind of fueling that. We're saying things like, we don't know. We don't know what the insurance company is going to do. We don't know if they're going to issue people that have ever had COVID-19. We don't know. So you need to get it now and lock in. But we know this. Once you've got it, they're not going to cancel it. They're not going to take it away. So right now, there are hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people that are laid off and they have their insurance license. There are hundreds of thousands of people that never thought about being in the insurance business. Financial planning, protection, final expense, mortgage protection, Medicare supplement, Medicare Advantage, never considered it. I, on the other hand, have been doing this for about 20 years. I've helped dozens of people make literally millions of dollars in the last 20 years. Millions of dollars I've helped them make. And now it's like one of the best times because the government's getting these SBA loans, they're disaster relief loans. So our agents that are self-employed are getting these loans and their business is going recruiting and selling and helping people is just going through the roof right now. I'm an engineer. I went to North Carolina State University. Never considered being in insurance. Matter of fact, I didn't even want to be an engineer. I just wanted to play, goof off, go fishing, go hunting, play basketball, play baseball, go to concerts, watch movies, play Monopoly, play cards, hang out with my family, my buddies, my friends. That's all I wanted to do. And so after I became an engineer, a friend of mine told me about the insurance industry. He's like, Andy, any dum-dum could make $100,000 a year in insurance. I was like, well, then I might as well do it if you make $100,000. He said, no, you can make millions. I was like, okay, give it a shot. And I have, okay? And I have. Not only have I made millions, I've helped people make millions, including that guy who told me to get an insurance license. His name is Russell Everett. We call him Cuz because my cuz told me to get my insurance license. Now, many states, they have shut down licensing, but you can still go online and get prepared to test. And that's an online licensing course that costs $49. But the way it's set up, you put 3 more people in class and you get your $49 back. So that's free, okay? So then you'll have to take the state test. California shut down all testing, but there was such a massive demand from the clients asking the people across the country, the constituents said, you've got to give us insurance agents. So they opened up 2 or 3 different portals, places you can go get your test now. Some states have still not shut it down. So it just depends on what state you're in. You may have to get licensed or get ready to state test. And then the day it opens, take your test. One guy I've got, he failed it. And then they closed down. He's like, oh, God, what do I do? Now he's got a dozen people that he has put in class. So the day that they open the license plate or licensing, the licensing joint, the licensing place, the licensing center, he's going to go and take his dozen people, 2 of those guys that he hired already has people under them to sign up because he's already building his agency. So the excitement, the urgency right now is bizarre, okay? So whoever invited you out, find out if your state, if you can get your license. I know you can get signed up online and get ready to test. And I know you can put other people in class. And then if you are licensed, you want to buy your own product from one of our carriers. Now, I'm going to tell you about the opportunity. Now, this right now urgency is not going to last forever. We don't know if it's 30 days or 90 days. We don't know what the government's going to do. We don't know what the virus is going to do. We don't know if the curve flattened, or we don't even know if the curve did a 360. We don't know if it did a ramp. We don't know if it did a loop-de-doop. All this about the curve, and we're going, we don't care. I mean, we care about the people, all right? We care about the people, and we are being affected, and our family's being affected, but we got 2 different worlds. Like, we care about this, but here's what we know. We're working on faith, not fear. We're working on optimism. We plan on tomorrow happening and us having money for tomorrow. Okay, so aside from that, let me tell you about what we've been putting together for the last 20 years. There's the now thing, which is now. Now, we got get with us. If you got a license, let's go make some money before this window closes. Now, after the window closes of this COVID-19 and people get back to work, we still have a multi-million-dollar opportunity I want to share with you called the Alliance. So I got 5 questions I'm going to answer for you. Number 1 is, what is the Alliance? Number 2 is, how much is the opportunity? I kind of already told you about that. Number 3, how do you do it exactly? Number 4, how do you make the money? How do you make more money? And then who else is doing it? If you look on your screen, I've got 3 other people on here. I'm looking for one more. I'm looking for Marcus and Richardson. I'm looking for Jake and Bill Krause. And some of you may be able to see them. So what the Alliance is, okay, we work with multi-billion-dollar companies like Mutual of Omaha. Mutual of Omaha has contracted us, and they pay us when we help people get Medicare supplements, Med Advantage, when we help them get life insurance, final expense, retirement planning. Anything we do for Mutual of Omaha, they pay us. We're the Alliance. Then we hire other people like you, like Terry, like Tia, like Mia, like Marcus, like Bale, like Jake. We hire them. The insurance company pays us for the sales they do. The insurance company pays them for the sales they do. Then we help Jake and Bale, or you, hire other people, and the insurance company pays us all for how much money we bring into the insurance company. So that's what we are. We're a marketing company. We do Facebook leads. We do direct mail leads. We do internet leads, telemarketing leads. We know who wants to buy. And some people are just repeating, hitting us, I want to buy. How come nobody's called me? And we're like, oh my gosh, we got to rake all in this premium and money while it's coming in. We also take trips together. We run contests together. We do comparison with each other so we can fight with each other as far as like to get better, so we can lift each other up. We do training. We do seminars like this. We've got one tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern time. One of our top guys who has literally made millions and millions of dollars, Andy Riddle, he's had several years that he made over $1 million in 1 year. He's going to be teaching at 2 p.m. tomorrow about how to get people up and running fast. One of my best friends, Adam Katz, will be doing a recruiting call like I'm doing tonight. He'll be doing it at noon tomorrow. We've got another gentleman doing one tomorrow night at 7 p.m. So that's what we do. We work together for marketing, recruiting, training each other, webinars. We got YouTubes, all kinds of stuff. But basically what we do is we get paid to help these multi-billion-dollar insurance companies like Foresters, Transamerica, Allianz, big companies that we help. Not every single one of them. We got the ones that we like and the ones that we can deal with. So that's who the Alliance is. And we're all over in all 50 states. All right. About the opportunity. If you did a survey right now and said, who knows they need life insurance? Over 60% of America, over 60%, over 300, out of 300 million people, 60% of them say, yes, I need more life insurance. I know I need it. That's our target market. The ones that say they want it, we're direct marketing, telemarketing, social media marketing. And when they come back, that's who we're on. Right now, if you said, Andy, could you give me 50 people who are interested in the next 48 hours or 50 hours of my house that interested? Not 50 hours of driving. I'm saying 50 people within a couple of hours, depending on where you live. You live in a desert or something, no. But if you live anywhere near a big city, anywhere near, when I say near, 3 hours, we can create 50 hot prospects for you right there. Is that crazy? The opportunity. Now, the opportunity for final expense. These are people that are turning 65 years old. There's two things there we know they need: burial insurance and MedSup or MedAdvantage. So one of the Medicare plans they're needing. The numbers are skyrocketing of people in that age range. That's where we need your help. So when you say, how big is the opportunity? 24/7. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, as much as you want to work, as much money as you want to make. And I get all people all the time saying, hey, I don't want to work a lot. I just want to make enough, make a living. I go, okay, we got a spot for you. But what we're really looking for is the people want to see how much they can make, how big a splash they can make. Can they pay for the kids' education? Can they pay for the college education? Can they pay for stuff for the church? We're looking for people who want to put a lot of money in the bank. That's the opportunity. It's crazy. Number 3, how do we do it? The big program. I wrote a book called The 8 Steps to Success. Whoever's working with you can get a copy of my book. We got a copy of a book called Inside the Circle of You. We put another one together on our values. This is my favorite. Millionaire Maker Manual. Everything you need to tell you how to create $80,000 plus a month to get you $1 million income. So we got books written on it. We have a commission grid. This might be my favorite thing right here. Not my favorite book, but my favorite thing right here. It shows you exactly how to get promoted all the way up. It's based on how many people you help and how much premium or production that you do, you get promoted up. This is how we do it. We got leads, seminars, training, and we promote people to higher commissions based on the production they do. This is called our levels chart. And we also have an override bonus. So if someone catches you and does your same level and even passes you, it's a good thing because you're going to get a glow bonus. And then the glow bonus has 7 levels also. So that's huge. We've got, we have seminars. This is a list of the classes and courses that are available. We've got leads, direct marketing leads. This is mailers that we mail out. People fill them out and send them back in to us. And then we get them to you through our distribution system for leads. We run contests for Thailand. All this is different how we do it. We typically have meetings that we gather together around the country every single week. Okay? This is the cover of the meeting. It's called Hotspots. Right now, most of our meetings are on Zoom. So we have live presentations like the ones we're going to have at noon tomorrow and at 7 p.m. Eastern. So the way we'll do it is there'll be a opportunity meeting at noon and 7 Eastern time. On Tuesday, there'll be one at noon and 7 Central time. Wednesday, we'll have one at noon and 7 Mountain time. And then Thursday, it'll be Pacific time, noon and 7. And then we'll have training, and these will be live calls. So this is another part of how we're doing it. We've got all kinds of stuff going on. I got 2 other quick things to show you. We would walk you through our training manual. This is basically our presentation, how we meet with people. Right now, we're taking pictures of it and sending it to people. I've got, this is stuff about me. We do one about you. This is a picture of me and my family. So I would take a picture of that and show it to people to connect with people. But it's a whole presentation that we would present to you if you get started with us and we like you and you like us and you want to work. What I tell people, there's a lot to it. It's the most simple thing in the world to make 6 figures. The most simple thing in the world to make $250,000. If you work it, it's money. There's an activity book. I'm not going to get into this too much. We almost have this 100% online. But the bottom line is, if you make dials, you're going to make money. If you won't work, we can't make you make money. We can't guarantee nothing. So that's a real quick how we do it. How do you make money? All right. I was always, before I was an engineer, even when I was an engineer, I was always a part of those schemes where you mail money somewhere and they mail you money back, or you put your money in and then after a while you get your money back. So when they told me how insurance worked, I liked it. Instead of me putting my money in, you find somebody that's interested, they send their money to the insurance carrier. The insurance carrier will process the system and then put money back in your checking account, not the people's checking account. I was like, I get this. Mail off their money, get their checking account, send it to Mutual Omaha, and Mutual Omaha sends me 5 times what they're making. So they send in 80, I get 400. They send 100, I get 500. They send in 200, I get $1,000, $500. So the way it works, it's about 5 times the amount of money that they mail to the insurance company. They don't mail it the way we do now. You ACH it. You have their checking account. The insurance company takes a factor, and this is based on your promotion grid. So matter of fact, this lady been with us 6 months, Terry and Mia, and I called her up. She's down in one of my groups. I called her and she said, would you explain to me how it works? And I explained to her how the whole system works. She was like, oh my gosh, I can hire people like crazy now because I get it. I understand it now. So make sure that we will show you how this works, but that's how you make your money. And then what happens is you hire other people and there's a spread between your commission level, your grid, and their grid. And the insurance companies will pay you the difference. So whoever invited you on this seminar, they can walk you through details of how this commission grid works and how you make the money. The thing to remember is everybody you hire, you get credit for, gets you promoted. Everybody you hire who hires people and hires people and hires people, they track it throughout the whole United States, and every single person you'll get a spiff or a percentage or an override off of. So I tell people I get overrides off of thousands of people. I've got people on here that are going to speak to you. They might have 2 or 3 people and they make a percentage off of each one of them, or 10 people or 20 people. But you grow it as long as you want to grow it. It's perpetual. Okay, so that's how you make the money. Who else is doing it? I've got, let's see, Mia, Finnell, will you unmute and come on here and say hello to everybody and tell them a little bit high level who you are, where are you from, what's up with you, and what's been your experience with the Alliance?
Hey, Andy, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Awesome. Okay. Hey, everyone. My name is Mia Finnell. I am a single female here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been with the company, but before this, I actually graduated from a school called North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University, where I obtained a business degree in supply chain management. After leaving college, I went over to work for a company called Georgia Pacific, where I was a purchasing manager, and then eventually I went to Bank of America as an analyst. So I do have a long background in corporate America, which after learning about entrepreneurship and understanding what that meant, I started to hate corporate America. So 2 of my friends, Terry and Tia Edwards, who I met through a network marketing company that we were a part of called World Ventures, we actually reconnected after 8 years of knowing each other. And they introduced me to the Alliance. And I am forever indebted to them for that decision to tell me about this company. Since being with the Alliance, I've won 2 trips so far. Went to Paris last year completely for free, all expense paid, which was incredible. I won that in 6 months of being with the company. Then after that, I qualified for Alaska, which was crazy as well. We're not going this year. We'll be going in 2022 because of coronavirus, but we're still going. And now I'm on track to win Thailand as well. Recruiting, selling. This week was able to help 13 families for $9,244. It was crazy. And I'm just so grateful. So thank you, Andy Albright. Thank you, Terry and Tia. Guys, if you like this, if you're excited, join the ride. This has been a huge blessing to my life. Thank you, Albright.
Woohoo! That's Mia right there. Charlotte, North Carolina, raking in the dough. Is this going to be, hey, Mia, I got a question for you. Is it possible that this month we're in, that April, will be your biggest income ever?
It is definitely possible. It's crazy, Andy.
Proud of you, buddy.
Thank you.
You ain't, by the way, you ain't old enough to be in corporate America very long. Don't even start with us.
Well, you know, the crazy thing is, I know I'm 30, but I did corporate America for 8 years. And I moved up very, very fast.
Well, you know, that's funny because I only stayed in 8 years either as an engineer. That's crazy. Well, proud of you, buddy. So proud of you.
Thank
you. The couple that she mentioned is Terry and Tia. And these guys got the old credentials, master's degree, and big corporate jobs too. So it's kind of cool how they connected Mia. So Terry and Tia, if you were to hit your mute button and light them up, give them from high level who you are and your experience with the Alliance.
That's right.
Hey, Andy.
Hey, we coming to you live. We out here in Kernersville, North Carolina. We're enjoying our sunset. We're sitting back here in the backyard just chilling. But again, my name is Terry, and this is my wife, Tia. We've been married for 18 years. We have 4 beautiful children, 14, 13, 12, and we got a 4-year-old. So our life is crazy busy, but we love it. We love the freedom that the Alliance gives us to be able to have a big, profitable business without sacrificing our family and our marriage. Because this is a family affair, baby. So like Andy said, I have a bachelor's degree in business and an MBA. Tia has a bachelor's and master's degree in social work. And we were both in corporate America. I moved up the banking ladder pretty fast. Was named CEO of a credit union. But this is what I found out, Andy. When I was working in the credit union, it looked like from the outside looking in, everything was going great. But on the inside, I was like, man, it's got to be more to life than this. So I started a little janitorial business. I was just trying to get free. That didn't work out the way that we thought it was going to work out. Then we met this young kid. He was 30 years old, making $30,000 a month. And I was like, that joker making 30 grand a month and he don't wear a suit every day. What is he doing? So he was in one of them pyramid deals. So I was like, well, how much is it getting? And I got up in there. We started doing that. Really didn't make money, but it may open us up to dreaming again. And then back in February 2015, I got what I thought was my dream job. I was named CEO of a credit union down in Atlanta. We moved down there mid-school year, and them jokers rescinded the job offer after we moved down there. And I did what any other college-educated uppity person would do. I got on Craigslist looking for work. And I responded to an ad, and I found the Alliance. And what I came for was the money, and the money is good. But what I found here was a family, a place where I could belong and contribute, a place that was not stagnant and that was looking to grow. So I fell in love with Andy and this system. And we started building our agency about 5 years ago. We're agency managers today. On average, a month, we do about $100,000 a month in volume. This week alone, Andy, it is crazy. Our app count is up 112% over our 6-week average. Our premium is up over 72%. And just this week alone, little old me, I've been scrounging and crowding. People got the coronavirus and stuff. We done messed around just this week alone and wrote 18 applications for over $10,185 in premium. And guess what? The day I got a social media lead, done helped the mama, the daughter, and all 5 grandchildren for over $1,300 today sitting in my living room. Listen, guys, we've been traveling with Andy and Jane and this Alliance family. We've had so many first times here. So many first times, hunting all over the place. We going fishing, cruising,
Banff, Canada.
Yeah, everywhere. We've been, we feel like we've been everywhere, but we're about to go to Thailand. Ain't ever been there before. So guys, listen, if you're looking for a place where you can if you're looking for another shot, this is my shot. And gosh knows, I am so grateful that Jason and Olga placed that Craigslist ad and we responded to it. Thank you, Andy and Jane, for your mentorship and your friendship over the years. And we can't wait to finish destroying 2020, and 2021 is shaking in its boots, baby.
Proud of y'all. I can't wait to get y'all down here to the beach house. I know we had to reschedule because of the coronavirus. We got us some coronas down here, but that ain't the kind they talking about. That 19.
I heard that was a good vaccine.
Hey, that's what I'm assuming too. Dude, I'm proud of y'all. I can't wait to see y'all again. Hey, my buddy Marcus Richardson on here. He's out in Denver, Colorado. I remember years ago he was talking about how broke he was. I was like, just do what I tell you. Just do what I tell you. Now he's leading the country in recruiting and selling, putting people in all across the country. So Marcus, kind of give us a highlight who you are and where you come from and what's been your experience. And in your recent weeks have been phenomenal.
Would love to, Andy. Am I coming through loud and clear?
Loud and clear.
Okay, thank you again for having us on the call. Carla is not here, but I am Marcus Richardson and my lovely wife, Carla. We have been married for 16 years. We're high school sweethearts, and we thank God every day for Andy, Albright, and Jane and the Alliance, because when we found the Alliance, I was a broke insurance agent working for another insurance company. That year that we worked there, we did 11 months, and I have a family of 4, mind you. We did a total of $21,000 of income with the family of 4. And for y'all that don't know, that's poverty. That's broke. That's struggling to make it. That's both ends don't meet at 21,000 with the family of 4. So I met Andy, went out to Dallas, Texas to see him, and that opportunity changed my life. It's been 8 years now, and I thank God every day because 8 years ago we didn't even have 2 coins to rub together. We didn't have a pot to pee in. We were in a house that we actually had got foreclosed on, ended up losing that house, but God worked it out. And so where we are now today, so I think in the month of March, Andy, we actually finished out with 73,000 submit personal production. And this last week, we just did 13 applications for a total of 8,846. And I honestly think, and I said this last week, but these times like this are perfect for people who want to work, because I think in times like this, it's going to bust out and create more millionaires, people who have a good work ethic, people who want to get after it and say, hey, there's nothing that's going to stop me. So my wife and Carla and I are those kind of people who say, look, come hell or high water, Corona, I know it's serious. I'm not going to take it lightly, but it's not going to stop me from reaching my goals. Unless I'm 6 feet deep, I'm going to keep going, and we're going to keep getting after it. So if you love it this like I'm loving this, we invite you to get started, get through class if you're in class, and get your license. They got us working from home. If you're crazy like me, you can still go see people, tell them you're bringing the healing with the virus. It don't matter. Whatever they want to do, we got it for them, y'all. We ain't stopping, but that's just my mindset. That's the mentality that we got to have, because we're winners. And if you're a winner like we're winners, we encourage you to come and win with us. And thank you, Andy and Jane. We love you.
So proud of you. I'm proud of you, the new house that you guys now have purchased and moved into, and the way your kids are being raised with freedom and seeing a mom and daddy that'll fight and they're free. I love it, baby. Proud of you, Marcus Richardson.
Thank you, Andy. All right. We love you.
Yes, sir, brother. Hey, listen to this, guys. I love military people. These are 2 military heroes, special forces, bomb disposal, bomb discovery, active duty, was actually involved in many real life fights. These are heroes. Now they're heroes to us because they're going out and making a difference. Top salespeople in the country, top recruiters in the country, up in the northwestern part of the United States of America, and kind of holding down that territory. Epicenter for coronavirus 19. You're right there in the center of that thing, but y'all are still just absolutely going out there and helping people. So I'm going to turn it over to Jake and Belle Krause.
Hey, Andy, how you doing? Can you hear us okay?
Loud and clear.
Awesome. Well, we're Jake and Belle Krause, and we're super fired up to be on here. Thanks for inviting us on here. Listening to Tia and Terry and Marcus Richardson and Mia, they fire us up like you would not believe. But we've been with the Alliance for about 4 years now, and it's changed our life. 100% changed our life. We've been married for 26 years now?
26 years.
26 years.
Thursday.
Thursday made 26 years. And like Andy mentioned, we've been in the military the majority of that. In fact, we met in the military. She doesn't remember when we actually met. I remember seeing her walk into the room, and she does not remember me. But I eventually won out, and here we are. So
he's a salesman.
Not really, but at least in that, I sold one thing that was really important there.
We're just so fired up to be here, Andy. I was in the military for 8 years. There came a time when I had to trade my Army stripes for baby wipes. Don't regret that a bit. I had the honor and privilege of staying home and raising my kids. But there came a time when they were done with that. And that's when the Alliance stepped into our life, and it gave us a new opportunity and a new mission. And like Jake said, we've been here about 4 years. We're out of Puyallup, Washington. No one knows how to say it or spell it. or where it is. We just say Seattle most of the time. The month of March was amazing for us. I know the rest of the world was kind of trying to figure things out. And the thing I love about the Alliance is we figure things out quickly because we work as a team. So we have people all across the country figuring out a piece and putting it out there and helping each other. And we just got through it, boom, boom, boom. So now we're rocking and rolling. So for the month of March, just on personal production, did 48 applications for $42,917.56. And so, and as a team, we did over 105,000, I believe, as a team. And one of the beautiful things you talked about was, that team. This past Thursday was our anniversary. So we took a little extra time off, and that's okay. Because while we were taking some time off, our buddy Tim Long out in Savannah, Georgia, he did, 22 applications for $11,878. So while we're taking some time off, the team is still out there going after it because you set up a system that allows people to go when they're ready to go and allows them to spend a little personal time when they want to spend a little personal time.
And one of the coolest things is Tim Long is actually one of my best friends in the whole world. And him and I were in the same unit together. He flew helicopters in the same special operations unit I did. And, I spent a long time in the military around a lot of really great leaders. I saw some leadership in the midst of combat, leaders that were there and we knew that they had our back. And I didn't even flinch a second when I brought Tim. I said, "Hey, Tim, this is something that, we believe in, we found it, and I can feel good about that. The leadership and the support that we get here has been phenomenal. And we're just extremely grateful. And now, one of my best buddies making the kind of money he's making, that fires me up even more than the money we're making ourselves is when you can help your friends make the kind of money that we're doing here. So
when you bring your friends on the trips, it's just phenomenal. We travel the world and do things we never thought we'd do. And we get to bring the people we like spending time with us. That's and right. We don't pay for it. Yeah,
we've been to Paris. We've been to Hawaii, Maui, getting ready to go to Alaska.
Thailand's coming
up.
A lot of great places.
It's been wonderful. So thanks for having us on here. I really appreciate it.
Change your lives, Andy. Thank you.
Congratulations. So if you can relate to any of these people, we try to get different people from around the country to represent. We've got single people. We've got people in their early 70s. We've got people in their 60s. We've got 18-year-olds that are selling, that decided not to go to college or didn't want to go to college. They just wanted to start their own business. Get back with the person that invited you onto this call and this Zoom call and ask a million questions. They'll get you copies of my books. They'll meet with you in person. We'll do training. We'll get you, if you're licensed, we can get you up and running. You could be getting paid Monday or Tuesday, Monday or Wednesday. Monday or Wednesday, you could get your first paychecks with us. Our carriers are issuing policies. We got guaranteed issue policies. We got you will feel like it's coming at you like you're drinking out of a fire hose. I get that. But what happens is you just got to take it one step at a time, trust who invited you out, find your agency manager, ask some questions, and start getting in it one deal at a time and start getting paid. You'll figure this thing out. Start recruiting immediately. I highly recommend if you know anybody good or that's struggling right now. There's so many people being laid off, and you'd be surprised how many people have their life insurance license. We love y'all. We hope this helps. We hope you get started. We hope you get to go to Thailand with us and get to travel the world with us. Thank you all y'all for communicating. Appreciate it. Good stuff. Thanks for tuning in.